Isn't it so sad that I'm saying Happy New Year and it's already halfway through January? What can I say? One of my New Year's resolutions, I guess, wasn't blogging regularly. So many things were going on right after Christmas. I was sick. I just wanted some time off to recoup. I read 2 or 3 different books. And, if you wait sometimes for your hair to be done and for your kitchen to be clean and for no one to be home, this is what happens. It's 3 weeks. So my theme today of kind of what I was thinking about talking about is you are who you hang out with. I realized not spending a few weeks on Twitter or Daily Mile or even doing anything exercise or looking at articles fitness related on Facebook, I start just falling out of a rhythm. And I went to run on, what day? Saturday. I felt like I had cement in my legs. I think I might have squeezed out 3 miles, but it was a very slow 3 miles. I think I was well over 35 minutes or so. So kind of get me back on track. I'm sad to say I'm going to admit to my mom, just in case she's watching, that she's right. You are who you hang out with, and I haven't been hanging out with my community on Daily Mile and some of the places where I really get the motivation to run. So today I spent a little time out there and looking at people's paces that were 7 and 8 and 9 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I worked really hard to get to run a 10:30 mile, so I can't stop now. So I'm going to pick some dates. In fact, my first date for a half is going to, I think, be April 30th, which would be nice because then by April I should be able to take my long runs outside. Treadmill running is just not for me. My thing camera's doing something weird. Okay, anyway, so April 30th is going to be the first. I'm going to pick a couple other ones because I realize one of my things is I don't run if I don't have a date. Although I got to the point where I really started enjoying it more, I still don't just run to want to run. So thank you, some of you guys that are runners, for keeping me going. I realized how much I need it, and that's such a big reason of why I blog, because it gives me a goal, it gives me things to shoot for, it gives me some of the best cheerleaders in the world to keep me going and keep getting better, and I need it. So I guess if you're not hitting your goals, one thing to think about is who are you hanging out with that's enabling you to stay on the bad one. So one of the things that typically happens in my household is it's between my husband and I. And with him being on this 4-hour body thing, he's been doing the bulk up type one. He's gained 14 pounds in 6 weeks. It's amazing. So he's gained 2 inches in his chest and his shoulders. He's gained 1 inch in each thigh. So we actually measured ourselves. So it does work, in case you guys are wondering. He's been very, very strict on the supplements. I did not do it because I was going to do a cleanse, which I did not do. It happened. I mean, I made a plan and didn't stick to it, but a lot of it is just who you hang out with. So it was a little daunting to me to think of having to go to some of the events I was going to have to go with and not eat. So I've got to figure out a way that I move towards healthy eating and some of these habits and put them in slowly, so I don't freak out from a detox perspective and have crazy headaches where I can't function, but also where I can keep working out hard and I start getting more comfortable with new habits and goals. So that's kind of what's going on here. I've slowly or surely been catching up on everybody else's blogs, but I'm still a little behind. So I'm going back and reading like 3 weeks worth. So I hope that you guys are kicking off your New Year's habits great, and I look forward to accomplishing all we have together in 2011. Talk to you soon.